Assalamu alaikum. I'm Barrister Muzammil Kesrani, and today I'm referring a question that has pondered me for many years. I put this ball in your court. What is law? A question which we all should consider. What is it? What is the rule or what is the purpose of this law? What do we serve through it? What is the mechanism which we run our society with? What is law? Each and every place we go has to run a society. It's a society. Group of people living together is a society, and how they mechanize their society is called law. But maintaining it is called the rule of law. However, failure to do this is very obvious and very vivid. Let's take the example of Pakistan. Pakistan, the Prime Minister, Honorable and esteemed Shahbaz Sharif Sahab, there was a time that he was exiled. There was the president of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Asif Ali Zardari Sahab. There was a time that he was in jail for corruption. The largest political leader of this country by means of seats, Imran Khan, is in jail for that, for Cypher and all those cases. What is law that is defining that who is guilty and who is not? I've come to the conclusion of my years in England and Wales as a barrister and then now serving here in Pakistan that law is a command of sovereign backed by a threat of sanctions. Therefore, the law is actually the order of the sovereign. It is the authority of the sovereign, which he ensures that it is followed by coercion, sanction, penalty, and punishment. Pakistan is an example in front of you. We have seen how many times that our law has been vividly broken, has been tarnished, and for the powerful, there is no penalty. And for the poor and the sick, they are in jail. How many examples we have gone through? It is a matter that we need to be concerned with. Let's leave Pakistan. Let's talk about international law. I've seen in Pakistan, I've seen abroad in Pakistan, apart from that, from in United Kingdom as well. So let's move on. So the United Kingdom is under, obviously the Reform Party is much more concerned with this immigration and all those issues. But obviously the matter of files, the most powerful are roaming free. There is no question. Who is going to question them? The law we know now is a tool or an instrument each and everyone uses for their benefit. So apart from that, once we move forward, let's move forward to the fact that international law had been constantly being violated in this international war of United States of America, Israel, and versus Iran. So as a lawyer serving in Pakistan, when I see the international and the domestic scope, I see flaws, I see fallouts, I see problems, I see dilemmas, I see plights. So UN, as an international student who had served and actually worked with these international organizations myself, so UN obviously founded after the World War, within the 1950s. So after the World War, the world decided to establish a organization to maintain and acquire peace. However, this peace has been repeatedly and constantly being questioned, and the winners of the potentially most of them, the winners of the World War II have the right to veto. Where do we go now? Cases of South Africa versus Israel went to the International Court of Justice. The International Court of Justice vividly asserted that what Israel is doing in West Bank and Rafah, it is wrong and it needs to be stopped. But there is no coercive measure to ensure Israel follows that. The Nuremberg trials, where the Americans trialed the Nazis, it continued for a long, long time, but they only were able to do so because they won. What about the bombings in Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Who will question them? So I question you once again, as a lawyer, what is law and how do you define it? Moving on. So there are situations where they can actually convict people for the mass genocides and all that. And for such purposes, the Rome Convention 2002 established the International Criminal Court. It was established in 2002 onwards. And in these 24 years, only 6 convictions have been done Only six people have been found guilty, and all six of them are Africans, African leaders. At this point of time, Vladimir Putin, and for his wars in obviously Ukraine, and Benjamin Netanyahu is under that list of being wanted. Who is going to grab them and bring them to the International Criminal Court? So I propose on my end as a barrister serving in Pakistan that I am willing to obviously stand up for human rights, flag bearer of human rights, and I'm willing to serve my country and obviously serve the Muslims and all people who are undergoing grave injustice, that we are willing to propose and go into the International Criminal Court and fight our matters there as well. So we can do this. I'm proposing that this is possible and we need to take measures. So our considerable efforts, and we will definitely I will definitely press forward this idea to our institutions that we should do this. So once again, law established by legislation, law which has to be ultimately interpreted by judiciary but enforced by executives, is not happening. Who will follow the rules and orders that international courts such as these have to offer? Our incident is very clear. If we cannot follow this in Pakistan, how can we expect the international system to also organize in this, and vice versa as well? It is very obvious, very clear that rules and situations are changing all around the globe. We need to, as Pakistan, in our legal system, adapt, evolve, change as well. The legal system needs to be more vigilant and it needs to take more measures to tackle down these considerable authoritative Draculian systems that are being enforced upon us. I, in my legal domain, in my practice, will ensure that I do take my principal stance and do ensure and enforce my best interest for the others and be a flag bearer of justice as well. Thank you.